Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
13 yards.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
The 48-yard line.
Already.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Texans.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
49ers 10.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Now, Watkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Hot, hot.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
3
off.
points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Already.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Headed left, buying time. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
He tried to remain a passer on the move about as long as he could. I thought for a minute there, Mike, that he was going to take off and try to pick up some yards with his legs, but instead he decides to just check down for a short pass and doesn't result in a whole lot.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7, and this is 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon.
Number 28, Joe Mixon. The ball
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Flash, flash, flash.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Finding room at midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
A gain of 14.
A little bit of a risky decision
down,
for some, Mike, but
Houston.
frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To Joe Mixon.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Oh, hey. Swap. Another swap. Today.
Now, Stroud. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's
Foul.
fourth down.
Why Tony? Buggy. Today.
They'll go. It's Stroud. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Turnover on downs.
Yellow. Outside. Stop.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
First down.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed.
By the Texans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
What's that? 18. Tonight.
Now Mixon. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Here's...
Whoa. All right. Today.
A run here with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And the Texans, 1st down.
On play action, Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
12 yards. That's another
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Let's hit. Today.
On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the 4th quarter. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now Watkins on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
Get set.
Purdy works out of the pistol. And And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
11. What's up? 18. What's up?
Has his man wide open. It's Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. That time they got the standout tackle, Trent Williams.
Get set. Yellow. Hot.
Purdy now on second down. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Foley Fatukasi getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy of where he needed to get to. And it'll bring up 4th down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
Intercepted by the Texans. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, ready. Foul. Tony. Good eye.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
12. Oh, ready. Good eye.
On the give, this is Mixon. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Up. Line around, up.
They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Jennings. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Gonna get that complete. This is Sky Moore. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And the 49er first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Purdy again. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jamarcus Ingram.
They'll take over first
And that should be
10
the final
at their
dagger
own
in this one. I
13-yard
mean,
line.
barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
118. What's tonight?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there, works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
First and 10.
And the Texans
Rob it.
first down.
Hey, south.
It's a gain of 10.
Schultz, the motion man.
First down, Texans.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side.
Stroud's pass.
And he will be
Complete
taken
to
down.
number
We'll see
20,
if they want to
Bell.
use those timeouts, but
It's a
this
gain of
one
9.
is about
Brings up
done.
second and a yard.
Now,
At the
whistles and
32-yard line.
timeout. Go figure.
Flash.
Not sure the point of this, but they're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game.
118. What's that? Tonight.
Here we go. One final play. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
C.J. Stroud.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been
6
called.
yards.
That's
And it's
seemingly pretty silly
down.
with 1 second
Third
left in the
and
game.
7.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Hey, uno. 19 Texans. Tonight.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things like this, but the call there has to be take a knee, move on, shake hands, and go to the locker room. But not in this case.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Niners. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Up.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. And incomplete to open things up.
Intended for George
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. Ricky Pearsall, 76 yards. And the Niners go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Great. Set. 180 with that. 73. 73. Hey. Hey, easy, 63. No touch.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
King, Phil King. Phil King. There. Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Alpha. No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. A short one there, caught by Granson. That one, a first down pickup of 8. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
No touch that. Hey, easy, 63. On anyone, huh? Man. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Tiger Hornet. Great. No touch.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
At the 19-yard line.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2nd down. Here's Barkley again. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
No touch that. 180. Hey, silver. Hey, 73. No touch.
Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Try left Yanni. Great. Set. No touch.
Barkley inside handoff. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
No touch that. 180. Tiger Swamp. 73. 63. Crowd left Yanni.
Hurts sets up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Grant Calcaterra from 6 yards away. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
What's up?
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
16 yards.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
28 more yards.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Brought down that time by Nolan Smith.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Balled it to 26, 2nd and 7. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Great, set. Tiger Hornet.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
18, watch out, 21. Yellow.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 46 yards. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Going Silver, ready? Bang! No touch.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
73. Anyway, Carl Laviani. Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Hey, 73. No touch that. Get it. And anyway, hey, Silver. Alpha. No touch.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Carl Laviani. Tiger Hornet. Bang. No touch.
They'll look to throw again. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, let's go. 63. Going Silver, ready? Bang. 73. No touch.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That one downfield for Dotson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the 49ers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, the decision there, 4th and goal. They go for it, but this ball intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, how about some applause for the stand by this defense? Just to force them into a 4th and goal situation was one thing, but then to get the interception, keep them off the scoreboard, that's a job very well done.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Purdy now to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Outside. 18. Yellow.
Final play of the half. Purdy. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Alpha. Go silver, ready? Hey! No touch.
They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
No touch that.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
A gain of 14. And an Eagle first down.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Quick slant, Dotson. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
No touch.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run As they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Now back to throw. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Purdy looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's James. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
One play has him up past the
43-yard
back to throw. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
A gain of 17 yards. 53. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the
throwing here,
line.
Purdy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Niners 21, Eagles 13. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On the play. First down, Philadelphia.
No touch that. Man. 180, 180. No touch.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Give him 10 yards on the pickup. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Great.
38-yard
Trimmer,
line.
trimmer. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Don't touch it.
Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
'63, '63. Great. Shot. Don't touch it.
Again to Barkley out of the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
2nd and 10.
Crowd left Yeti.
26-yard line.
Hey, easy, 60. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd, don't touch it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Hey, 73. Oh, there you are. Tiger Hornet. Hey. Man. Don't touch it.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Yeti. Oh, there you are. Go Silver.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Alpha. Crowd left Yeti. 63.
Throwing is Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Yellow.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he fires one incomplete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Niners first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Outside. 118. What's up? Up.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Right around up.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara. From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And his first pass is incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
Own defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
180. What's up?
To throw is Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
61 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gibbs going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Gibbs again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Lions put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
What's that?
Goff looking to throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
18, watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35.
Here's Purdy. That one caught by Tonjes. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
45-yard line.
Yellow.
Second down and inches. They'll find Ayuk open right side. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
10 yards. And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40
Purdy now to throw. That's caught downfield by Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 40 yards. And the 49ers are back within a couple of the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Yellow.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And a decent return out to the 20. Seven-yard line.
Return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Uno. Get set. Hurry, team, watch out. Up.
Birdie tosses out wide, complete. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
To number 85, George Kittle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Okay.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Do not. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Purdy on 4th down. That is caught. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Outside. Yellow.
Throwing here, Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
At the 45-yard line.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get set. Yellow. Right around up.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
20-yard line.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set. Hut. Set.
On play action. Love to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
Come on, set. Ready, go.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
He was tackled at the
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Okay, ready? Claws red. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Okay, break. Green Jack. Ready. Blue 32. Ready.
Love now. That's taken in by Kraft. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Ready, set.
Here's Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's got room to roam. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs from 21 yards away. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Back to throw, Purdy. He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Watch out.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Look. Alpha up. Watch out. Up.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is going to be Packer football. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
95.
To throw now. Here's Love. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Set, hut. Set, go.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Packers, first down.
White,
First and
white.
10 at the 49-yard line.
6, mega.
Again, it's Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Jaden Reed,
Packers.
49 yards. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns.
McManus lining up.
McManus now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Packers 14, 49ers nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Open man is Juwan Jennings. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Okay, ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Down.
And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. Oh, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. In motion goes the tight end. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Fury, yellow. Green Jack. Claws red. Slice blue. Set cut.
Now Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson as the first half is winding down. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Here's Purdy. Connecting here with Christian McCaffrey. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Final play of the half. Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
On the ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
50, green, set, go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 6.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. 6 mega. Ready?
Throwing. Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Jacobs is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? One more time with Jacobs. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Packers 28, 49ers nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Yellow.
Purdy. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jennings. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that will bring up second down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a second down and 9.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 118. 118.
Now Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Niners on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
Outside. 118. What's up? Back.
Purdy now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it second down.
2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow. Up.
Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And now another one thrown incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Yellow. 118. What's up? Up.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready. Black 40. Hut. Hut.
Following the interception, Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
On the ready. Here we go. Set. Black shot. 60 red. 60 red. Slice blue. Rail. Yellow. Set.
Love. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes this 35-0 now.
49ers nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And this one too low.
Purdy's pass.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch out!
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Get set! Get set! Watch out!
Purdy looking to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
They'll look to throw again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now 4th down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Right there. Up.
He's got his target. That's complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
35, 49ers 8.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That's taken in by Watson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of
14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it, one fan base.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Well, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
What's up?
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Yards on the play. That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
On 2nd and 10, Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. At the Packers' 11-yard
They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Intended for George
Now
Kittle.
San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout.
Now 3rd and
And as the
goal.
two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
What's up?
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Up.
Purdy, big fourth down play.
He's got it. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Ready.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Blaster, 6.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
60 Fury, yellow. Hi, go.
Out of his end zone, Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them,